what up, YouTube? I'm back. So, Boruto Naruto Next Generation, Kara's Footprints was the first episode of this arc. It was pretty interesting since the beginning of the episode. We met with three genin that gave information to Sasuke inside, which I thought was pretty interesting because they're pretty young, and it's a kind of a dangerous mission to investigate the Kara organization in the Hidden Rain Village. The last time that something like that happened, Jiraiya died by the hand of Nagato, aka Pain. So I thought that was really interesting, but it seems like they're gonna be part of the Enbu Black Ops. I thought that what Sai said, so all that was pretty cool. Later in the episode, we met a guy named Jaachi. Obviously, he wasn't shit. He made up basically everything that he said to Sasuke and Sai. His friends getting killed by poison by the Kara organization. Obviously, it wasn't them, it was actually him that did that, because I'm guessing that he didn't want them to suffer anymore, because something that the fourth great ninja war did is put the hidden rain in basically ruin. It's destroyed, and nobody has basically reconstructed the village, which is really interesting, because from what we know, Naruto really wanted to change, the shinobi world, and the fact that the Hidden Rain village hasn't been, kind of repaired is, I'm dumbfounded, that didn't happen during, Naruto's rule. So obviously I was surprised about that. It was interesting information that Jaachi gave us about the fourth great ninja war, because we all know from that war there's a lot of good that came, from the five great nation, basically have an alliance. The shinobi world is a lot better than it used to be, but there's still some part of the world that is bad, like the Hidden Rain village, which is basically destroyed by the fourth great ninja war. So all of that was really, really interesting. Anyway, Jaachi tried to kill Sasuke and Sai. We already knew that that wasn't gonna happen because, it's Sasuke and Sai. They're that strong, But he tried to kill them for Kara because he actually admires this organization. So now that we know that there's probably a lot more people that idolizes that specific organization, So that was pretty interesting. But because of all of that, he actually killed himself so that he couldn't give Sasuke and Sai information, I'm guessing. So it was a pretty gruesome death, especially for a kids show, because I think in Japan they're actually airing that show for kids. So that was pretty interesting that they showed that, even though it was a little bit darker so that we couldn't see. It was pretty gruesome. But yeah, after that, Sasuke actually saw there was some, biological technology that was at the hideout that he also saw in Orochimaru's hideout. So they were doing some biological experiments. So obviously, for some that have seen part of the manga like myself, I have seen, just the beginning of, the manga. So I pretty much know what happened there. But, I thought that was pretty cool. Anyhow, Sasuke and Sai reported everything that happened to Naruto. Obviously, he's the Hokage, so he has to know everything. And second of all, they're trying to stop something from happening as quickly as possible. They know that the Kara organization may pose a threat, so they're trying to stop it. But during that discussion, they said that Katasuke, the boss of the scientific ninja tools team, was basically controlled, by someone while, the Otsutsuki were attacking the village, So basically, I'm guessing he was controlled by genjutsu, and that's the reason why he was doing all that stupid shit, kind of giving Momoshiki chakra, to absorb with his ninja tool and everything like that. So I'm guessing he was controlled by genjutsu. So all of that was really cool to hear about Katasuke. So he isn't a bad person, he was just controlled. So Naruto, what he did was basically reinstate him as the boss of the scientific ninja tool team because they were doing pretty bad, so they needed his help. Then Naruto had a speech about the Hidden Rain village, basically saying that if not all the village are at peace, it means the world is still at war, which is pretty interesting because he should have done something way earlier than that. He's been fighting to have peace ever since Naruto the last. This era of Naruto, I've read some of the light novels, and he did some great things, and it kind of baffles me that the Hidden Rain village is still in that state. So hopefully he'll do something about it because they don't really deserve that, so we'll have to see. Now, to end the video, we kind of met the Kara organization, which was great, because I think that's really their first appearance in the anime, which was pretty cool. They seem to have a pretty large group of members. I don't know if it's as much as the Akatsuki had once upon a time. Maybe there's more, but I thought it was pretty cool to kind of meet them. We didn't see their faces, but we saw that there's a large group of people in that organization. We saw the leader, which he had the same voice actor as Overhaul, in the Boku no Hero Academia series, so I thought that was pretty interesting. We didn't really see his face either. They're kind of waiting, I guess, for a reveal later in the anime. And the leader had the same kind of seal on his mouth that Boruto has on his hand, which was interesting. So hopefully we'll learn more about this kind of curse mark, I'm guessing. So yeah, man, it was great to see them. It seems like they're gonna be a big part of this arc. Hopefully we'll learn more about them. But yeah, let me know what you thought about this week's episode in the comments down below, and let me know what you think is gonna happen next. Honestly, it was a okay episode. We met the Kara organization. We learned a little bit more about what's happening, in the Hidden Rain village and the state of the village, so that was quite interesting. But yeah, man, it was good. Hopefully we'll get better episodes in this arc. But yeah, man, I do Boruto Naruto Next Generation reviews every Sunday, so subscribe for that. But I also do other anime related things like Black Clover reviews on Tuesdays. I know I haven't done a review in a while, but it's coming back. God of High School reviews on Mondays. Then I do One Piece reviews on Saturdays, and also Sword Art Online Alicization reviews on Saturday as well. So stay tuned for all of that. Like, comment, subscribe. It would help my channel a lot. And follow me at Anime Specialist on Twitter and Instagram. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Anime Specialist out. Peace.